Hey YouTube, it's Jonathan, and today I'm going to put some makeup on my face, and I'm going to be trying out two new products today. These are both new launches that I picked up while I was shopping, and yeah, let's do it. So the look that I'm going to be doing is very minimal, very natural, very me, very no makeup-y, but I do have a bit of eyeliner that is in a warm gray color. This is called Moody. It's one of the always-on gel liners from Smashbox. And then I also have a new lip liner from Buxom, and this is the Plumpline lip liner in the shade Incognito, which is a nude, you know me. So I'm going to be incorporating those into my look, and I will talk to you about my first impressions as I'm applying them, and then I might come back on later and talk to you about how they wore throughout the day. So the first thing I'm going to do is put them on my lips. This is a little bit of Cocoa Mint Lip Balm from True Formulation. I'm actually trying out their skincare right now, so I will let you all know about it in a little while. And then all over my skin, I'm going to be using my Honest Beauty Everything Primer Luminous Base. You're going to shake this up and then apply it with my fingertips. This has sort of a yellow tone to it, which kind of corrects any redness and brightens up the skin. And it just kind of evens everything out. I'm actually not going to be wearing any foundation like all over my face today. So this is sort of evening everything out without adding a ton of coverage. Anywhere that I do need or want coverage, I'm going to be applying some Touche Éclat from Yves Saint Laurent, and I'm using the shade 2.5, which is probably a little bit dark as like the highlighter that this is intended to be, but I bought one that matched my skin tone so that I could use it in this purpose. So I'm going to be using it under my eyes, but also anywhere that I have a little bit of redness, so it's kind of like no foundation, I guess. And then of course using my Real Techniques setting brush, just gonna swirl it on in, keep swirling.
Swirl it on in. You being me.
I was being you. Mister, that's so loud. And because this is meant to be a highlighter, it has a really illuminating finish, so it kind of brightens the skin up as well, especially in these inner corners here. I also like to conceal this area. This is something I just noticed I've been doing recently. I didn't like say, oh, today I'm gonna start concealing my top lip, but for whatever reason, I'm red there all of the time. And I don't know if that's a new thing. I need to go back and watch old videos and see if it's really red or whatnot, but I've been concealing that area recently, using just a small amount of this over some old healing blemishes that are just red spots now. So that is skin perfected-ish, and now I'm going to be using my Ambient Dim Light Powder from Hourglass. I literally cannot remember anything today. Ambient Lighting Powder in Dim Light from Hourglass with a big fluffy brush, and I'm going to be using this quite interestingly today. This color is actually really dark on my skin if I build it up, so I'm going to use it really, really lightly just around the eye area, and kind of through the center. And then I'm going to really apply a ton of product around the cheek area, almost like a blush bronzer. And then same around the hairline. This is exactly how I wore my skin yesterday, and I got so many compliments on how natural and luminous my skin looked, and I liked it. I really liked my makeup yesterday, so kind of into it. So I'm curling my lashes now, which is sort of early on because I haven't even used that liner yet, but I kind of want to get them curled first because I don't know exactly what I'm going to do with the eyeliner yet. And I kind of want to see what my whole face is going to look like before I put that on. Now while those settle in, I'm going to do my brows. Are you? No, this is new. I was like, are you empty? No, I just opened it on Christmas morning. This is a Lancome Sourcil Defini pencil, my favorite brow pencil. So just brush my brows through, and then I've been trying to keep this as minimal as possible. I go through ins and outs with my brows where I want them really defined, and then I want them really natural, and then I want them really defined again. And we're going through a natural phase. So just a couple of strokes through the ends, some to straighten out this top section, and then mostly from underneath right through here, and then connect it up. So much better. So that's pretty much my makeup on, except for the two new products that I'm going to be trying. I'm going to start with the eyeliner, I think. And again, this is the Smashbox Always On Gel Liner, which is brand new, and I'm using the shade Moody, which again, it's a warm gray. I'll try and remember to do a close-up swatch of this for you. And I swatched these in the store yesterday, so that's really that's really my only experience with them so far, and they are really, really, really creamy. And then they set down matte and long wear. So this is the pencil. It looks like so. The pencil body is the same color as the product itself, and then you get a black cap, and it says the name on here, which is nice. Let's do it. I think I'm gonna tightline because this is a waterproof eyeliner. And I like tightlining with lighter shades than black or dark brown because I think it's really more natural for my coloring. And I chose this color over there's another shade of gray too, because this one is much warmer, more taupey gray, whereas the other was bluer. And I love grays, but I really like the warm grays, not the taupey, or not the bluish kind of cool tone grays. Then I'm gonna take a little bit of this just on the outer corner, right through the roots. Maybe if I use a mirror. Yeah, right through the roots. And then blend. Super subtle. And then I'm also going to get this right between the lower lashes. And then, again, blend that across. And so far this tightline is not transferring to the lower lashes, which is nice, especially for how creamy this is. This is like Urban Decay 24/7 liner creamy. It actually reminds me a lot of that pencil. Perfect, I think I'm gonna leave the eyeliner there. Super subtle, exactly what I was intending for this color. I kind of like the way eyeliner looks, or guy liner looks, but every time I use black or dark brown, it's just too heavy for my like blonde hair, blue eyes, light eyebrow thing. So I like the way that looks. Now, on to lips. The lip moisturizer has soaked in. And this is, again, the Buxom Plumpline lip liner in the shade Incognito. And it's just a pretty nude shade. I swatched these on my hand yesterday. They are very matte, and they come with a brush on the back side, which I think is really nice. And I am just gonna line and apply this all over my lips. I have really high hopes for both of these products because these swatches stayed on my hand like all through yesterday up until I like took my shower and like scrubbed them off. And then going to the brush side and just kind of smoothing it and blending the edge a little bit. I don't want this to look super liney. I want it to be really natural. Should I leave this matte? No, I'm gonna apply just like a little bit of lipstick. This is Lancome 250 Le Absolute Rouge Beige Mirage. And I'm just gonna apply that through the center. And then use the brush on here. And that is that. That's the finished makeup look today. Super simple, super subtle. And again, new lip liner, new eyeliner. And I really like them both. Again, it's gonna be a matter of how long they wear for me, but they both applied really smoothly, blended right on, and look really, really nice on. I am back in my chair. It's been a couple hours. I've been out to lunch. I've had some coffee. I've been running around town, running some errands, and my makeup still looks pretty bomb. Eyeliner is still in place. Lip is still in place. I have touched up the lipstick, but not really the liner. I did use the brush of this to kind of smooth it through after lunch and put a little bit more lipstick on, but it stayed pretty much intact. My lips look pretty good and comfortable still. It's a matte formula, but I think using a little bit of the balm and the lipstick have helped it to feel more creamy and more moisturized, but I think it looks pretty good still for being on my face for a few hours, especially after eating a meal. And yeah, the eyeliner hasn't moved at all. My makeup still looks pretty much exactly how it looked when I first put it on. I just touched the lip up just a little bit. I really like how thick the pencil is. It's really easy to get your whole lip colored in a short amount of time, like a traditional lip liner. A traditional lip liner is much, much skinnier in comparison, and it takes quite a bit of work to get the whole lip covered in lip liner if you are into the full lip liner look. And in this, by the way, I should mention on both of these, the color ranges are really great. So they had one lighter than the shade I'm wearing now. They had reds, pinks, I think they even had an orangey coral one, and then they had dark browns and plums and berries and things like that. And then in the eyeliner, they had dark green, dark blue, navy, black, purple, a nude, a white. I think they had a white, I'm not sure. But they had pretty much every color you could possibly want in an eyeliner. So overall, both products are really fabulous. I will keep using them both. You'll definitely see them pop up in videos, especially probably that lipstick, because I feel like this is pretty much gonna be an everyday thing for me for the near future. I hope you all enjoyed this video. If you did, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. Leave a comment below if you have any questions about the new products that I talked about today, as well as any of the old products. All of them are linked in the description box for you as well. Plus my social media is down there too. I'm at JonJonTalks on Instagram, Twitter, and Snapchat. And if you're not already subscribed to my channel, please go ahead and click right here to subscribe and check out my most recent video by clicking up here. And I will see you all next time. Bye!